Hello guys, in this video we will be solving a problem in which we have to sort all the zeros, ones and twos in ascending order in a given array. So there are many naive approaches to these problems, like by counting the zeros, ones and twos and then printing according to their count, and or what we can say is using an inbuilt sort function, but all these approaches are not that efficient. One of the efficient approach that we will be studying in this lecture will be Dutch national flag algorithm, which is one of the efficient approach to solve this problem. In this problem, we won't be having a detailed discussion on how this works, but but if you want, so I'll make another video in which we will be studying this in detail, and like each iteration, how the each iteration goes and how the values are changing, swapping and all that stuff. In this video we will just be writing the code, and I'll explain you in shortly how it works, how the swapping goes and all that stuff. So let's begin with the problem. First, what we'll do is we'll use three pointers to solve this problem. So the pointers will be low, which will be pointing to 0th index. Second would be mid, which will also start with 0 only, 0th index only, and the third one will be high, which will start from n minus 1. Oh, we have not declared what is n. So n will be the size of the array uh, we are taking. So how to calculate n? There is a formula for that. Use size of the name of the array you are using, size of array like this, and divided by size of the first element of the array, which is array of 0. So what basically this does is it calculates it calculates in bytes, like it might be for 4 bytes. It gets divided by 4 bytes and gives you the length of the array. Yeah, I will discuss this further. Length of the array, let's say, yeah. And so the high will be n minus 1, as indexing starts from 0. So first of all, we'll take is like, when mid is smaller than or equal to high, till that state we'll be running this while loop. In this while loop, what will happen is we'll give a switch case. Okay, so what the switch case will do, I'll tell you. Just it will take array of mid. So array of mid will be the pointer which will be deciding what to do basically. So we'll let's define three cases. First, when array of mid will be 0, we'll do something. When array of mid will be 1, will do something, and array of when array of mid will be 2, will do something. Okay, so this will be the three cases we'll be handling in this switch case basically. So the first case, when array of mid, which is initially at 0th index right now. So when what this approach basically does is, when array of mid will be, what you can say, equals to 0. When array of mid is equals to 0, then what we have to do is, we just have to swap uh, array of low and array of mid, but on the same time we will be incrementing them as well. So what this approach tell is now, that we have to, like, all the zeros will be on the left of the low pointer. When wherever the low pointer will be pointing, on its left there will be all the zeros, and the high pointer denotes that all the twos will be on the right of the high. Okay, so all the high plus 1 starting indexes will be all twos. So whenever ARR Oh sorry, our array name is A and taking ARR clause. So yeah, whenever A of mid will be 0, it will swap the element of A of low and A of mid. When A of mid will be 1, we just don't have to do anything, just mid plus plus, nothing else, and just break the case. Okay, let me just break it. Yeah, so this will be the second case, and the third case will be um, just swap when it's 2, just we have to put the 2 on the right of the high. So just swap A of mid with A of high, and we have to decrement the high. Mid will be only there only, but we will be decrementing the high. And let's just break it. Just a sec. Yeah, here we go. We break the loop. In this way we'll be sorting all the elements. And where is the while loop getting closed? Yeah, is the while loop getting closed. So here what we'll do is we'll just print the array, printing the array, you can say. Yeah, so we will use the competitive iterator for printing, not the traditional for loop. Like you can use auto id for a, and just you can also print like this also, like cout it. Yeah, and semicolon, which is very important. um, let's just go through the code if we are missing any semicolon or we are done spelling mistake. Array is defined, size is defined, going for the size. Okay. Oh, basically if you see, we haven't used n. So if we use the traditional for loop, for that we will be requiring n for processing the, for traversing through the array, but we didn't use that. So yeah. Yeah, all good, seems good. Let's just try and run the code. Let's see what output do we get. uh, oh, we get an error that IT is not declared. And okay. Oh, we made error. There's not size, it's size of. Okay, size of, and not size. Yeah, I just made a typo error. And what's the second error is undeclared identifier ID. It's not undeclared, bro. Why it's giving such error? I don't know. Let's. Oh, well, we declared ID and we are trying to access IT. This is silly mistake. Let's just run again and let's see what output do we get. Yeah. So here we go. We are getting our output. You can see. Let me just zoom if you can. Yeah. So here we go. We are getting a sorted output, zeros, ones, and twos. Let's just go through the code once again. I'll just zoom out again so that it will be visible. Yeah, so here was our main array, which was containing randomly zeros, twos, and ones, and we just declared low and a mid, which will be starting from 0th index and high from the right side end, from the last index. So we will be traversing till mid gets greater than high. And basic logic is all the zeros will be on the left of the low and all the twos will be on the right of the high. So for that we use a switch case here, where a of mid will be wherever, whatever the a of mid, according to that we have put the logic. So this was all the code. Let me just zoom out. Yeah, this is all the code for Dutch national flag algorithm. Through this approach, you can sort the arrays containing zeros, ones, and twos. For a detailed explanation of this approach, there will be. I'll put the link in the description for the next video as well. So yeah, that's it. That was the approach for that. Um, keep coding. Thank you.